got to be done, guys. We've got to review this trailer bit by bit, pull it apart, look at the story, look at the lore, look at what we learn. Yes, it is only 2 minutes. I knew it was going to be fairly short. It's just what they do. It is a trailer for the cinematic. Okay, it's not the full cinematic that is coming out. They've just pulled little bits from it and trying to give you a little bit of an insight into what is coming. I would have loved to seen more, wouldn't we all? But that is to come. And as we all know, 25th of July is when it is dropping, probably 26th in Australia. We have to wait one more day. But anyway, let's get in. Let's have a little play. Hopefully the audio is all good right now. I love
Illuvium was always
this.
more than a dream.
I got to pause it already. The song choice is absolutely amazing. I know they went through hundreds of songs to pick this one. There was another one that they wanted to pick, but they could not get the rights to it. I think that is probably one of the hardest things to do with these games, to try and find the rights to music unless you make your own, and that's obviously why they made their own noises for everything else in the game. But to make your own music is a bit different of a story. If you pick a song that people already know and then just change the speed of it, just give it a little bit of a different tone, then you kind of make it your own, but still have that nostalgia feel within the background of it. Obviously, have the music in the back of our head about what she's talking about, but we'll listen to what they're saying instead. So I'll just go back and we are going to listen intently to what they are saying right now.
Illuvium was always more than a dream.
It was more than a dream.
It was our calling.
It was our calling. Okay. And then you hear what she's talking about. She's talking about a world of pure imagination. And as you can tell by all of these levels, they are pretty much something out of a dream. They are something out of the imagination. They are all pristine. Like, even just here, look at these hexagonal pillar things right here. This is a naturally occurring instance in the world, but it does not happen like this and suspend itself in the air. But these hexagonal pillar-y kind of things do happen naturally on Earth, which is absolutely amazing. But to see it in something like this, it is something that you could potentially dream up. Well, someone has dreamed this up, obviously, because they are levels. But we're talking about in this game, this kind of is, or kind of points to what they're talking about is it's like it's a simulation, essentially. Maybe it is a simulation. Maybe they're in the VR world. Maybe they're trying to escape that world. But
If
we'll keep on
only
going.
they knew the truth.
If they knew the truth, that is what I was trying to get out there. Maybe this is all of their imaginations. Maybe they're in a VR world. I can't remember the name of the movie, but they all go to this town and it is pristine. All the guys have to go off to work every day and the women stay behind and just live. And they're like, where are the guys actually going? The guys are going, they are waking up out of this state that they are whilst their wife is entrapped in this state. They have to go work, then they come back, lie down, and during the night while they're asleep or out, there they are playing around in this world. It is an imaginary world, but everyone thinks they're in the real world. Maybe, just maybe, this is what they are doing here, and Illuvium is all just a VR virtual reality. There's one style of lore that it could be. We do not know, and we're traveling through outer space and just trying to find Illuvium. Maybe this planet isn't called Illuvium. Maybe Illuvium is the new landing planet. It doesn't matter what planet it is what we are calling the planet or place that we are going to rest. Like the Garden of Eden, the place where we are going to settle again. It is just Illuvium. So we see Arlen here looking at Illuvium, being told it's a dead planet, but she can feel it. Maybe
Find me, child.
Activate scouting vessel.
it's so hard to talk over this without stopping it and playing it because I just want to watch it again. But maybe she has been reborn again from someone else, or someone that has already been through the game or been through this VR system and then has come back into life. So she kind of has this backstory, or she has been specifically made by someone like, come to me, child. She has that calling to Illuvium, like someone's already made it there and now figured out what is exactly going on in this world here. And then we have a look at the army coming after her, breaking her down because she is in like,
Decide our fate.
she's in the dock trying to get out of the place. I'm guessing that is the antagonist, the guy that we are against, the guy that knows all. As we know, we crash land onto this planet, but it does look like from here that there may be two crash landings. So this kind of looks like a smaller spaceship. Maybe this is what Arlen takes to go to the planet. Crash lands. Obviously, she may have been under fire from your opponents, or not your opponents, your enemies, your antagonist that was after you there. Then if we have a look at this next one here, you have a massive ship in the background here. This is the one that we do see on Sanctum Mesa, or it looks like the one from Sanctum Mesa. And we do have people already on the ground here. So that to me looks like there has been 2 crash landings. Her pod comes down and then the final other ship comes down with it. I'm not sure if that would be intentional to like try and go after her so she doesn't find out what is on this planet. It seems like this planet has just been hidden from everyone, and no one should be able to find that, yes, this has some life on it. It is already structured into the systems of the ship that, no, this planet is dead. There's nothing on this planet, but she has that calling. She knows there's something there. Something is telling her to go there. And she's obviously right. She gets there, and we do see that there's alluvials on the planet. We're going to speed this back up to normal. Obviously, this guy is after us. He wants to shut us down. He does not want the truth to come out. He's pretty much like government. Government are trying to hide everything from us. He is just trying to keep everything to what he wants and to keep it nice and strict, everyone in their bubble, and not give anyone hope. So let's keep on going. Our little drone protects us, good boy, but he forgot to charge himself. To a new world. Our new world is Alluvium. Running through the forest, this kind of looks like Abyssal Basin, but it doesn't really suit that either. Maybe it's on Sanctum Mesa, but I don't think there's atlases and stuff running around Sanctum Mesa. Maybe I'm wrong and this is a different region, but from this, it doesn't really look like any of the regions. But nonetheless, we'll keep going. This guy on Crystal Shores, my absolute favorite region, and it just looks amazing. And it has already been noted in a comment in my previous video that this guy right here, that's me. See? It's me. I'll turn around and that's me. It's me. All right? No one else can claim that. I am the almighty God. I am the guy that has already found this planet. I am the guy that is running the show. Supposedly, this little staff that he is holding there, we'll find out exactly what that does very, very quickly. But I think this guy is the key to unlocking what Alluvium is all about. I'm pretty sure he will be the guy that is going to tell us about our backstory, why we have come here, why this has been calling to Arlen. This is the Keeper of Keys, the Lord Savior, Oscar Matt. But as we all know, Crystal Shores is one of the last regions to come out, so it's going to take a long time to probably figure out the full story, but that's what we want. We want a game that we can be playing for a long time.
Fulfill your purpose.
This look that they do, ooh, damn, she fine. And again, this is jumping backwards and forwards. Someone said that is Arlen saving someone, and I don't know how they worked that out because that scene is that fast. But maybe that if that is Arlen saving one of this antagonist's like army, then they start realizing, oh no, she's actually good. She's here to help us. She's not just trying to stuff us up. Here's our antagonist again with a little chip in the back of his head. This is kind of hinting to me that maybe it is that VR, like alternate reality kind of thing, or maybe people have been fused, or there is certain like robots, like maybe he's not even a real person. Maybe he's just an AI robot following you around, and maybe you are as well. Maybe everyone is just robots, or AI powered robots. So maybe that Keeper of Keys, Oscar Matt, that is already there, created Arlen, but also put into her that extra little bit of knowledge and thought that this is where she needs to get to. And he's jet-setted back to where he is, and she's there to literally burst the bubble on what is going on and set everyone else free. As I said, there's multiple different ways that this could go down, and there's a couple that I've said, the AI, everyone is half robots, half human, or maybe they're in a virtual reality and we just need to break free, but they're being held there captive. And Alluvium is just something that they put in people's minds to think that they're going to get to somewhere new, where actually they're just going to be traveling around in space on this spaceship for the rest of their life. Alluvium isn't actually somewhere. But we'll keep going. This helmet right here, I absolutely love it. It's Mr. Samsung himself. Samsung TV has made an appearance. Not sure if this guy is just a character in the game or if this is someone that is playable, like you can unlock this helmet. He does have the other type of drone here. I am terrible at remembering the drone names. Again, we see Umbra come out, and it's, if you have a quick look, He just appears out of nowhere. Look at that. He wasn't there, and then he like blinks in, kind of like going through the Ergon rifts or through the bubbles that used to fly around. So it's weird because obviously Atlas is just walking along in the bushes and is already there, but that Umber comes out of nowhere. Maybe so she's being chased by someone and they has summoned that Umber to attack her from right behind, whereas Atlas is a wild Atlas that is there.
Follow orders.
Same with the Titanor, and then she's
I
there.
need to know how this ends.
Got to work out how this ends. You got to fight back against the power, like power to the people. You got to get back at them. And this, I love this right here. There's the obelisk. Boom, shooting off that power. Supposedly you can't get off this island, but maybe with the power of the obelisks, we can get to other places. But having the obelisk on this world already just kind of seems to me like people have already been here before. AKA me. Maybe this whole race of people, robotics, humanoids, whatever they are, has already been to this world before and then left for some reason. And then, as always, in every cinematic, we get a look at another Leviathan. And look, she's strong enough that she pulls out her sword and is going to attack it. I don't know what the hell she's going to do against a thing that big, but, like, it just gets me so excited that they are going to be there. They are there. And who knows what we are going to be doing with the Leviathans. They are an absolute mystery. There you go. There's a couple of different versions for me. Maybe everyone's AI. Maybe you're in a VR world, or maybe you're half robotic humanoid kind of creatures and you are there. Me, myself, has already been to this land, and I have created Arlen to make sure we get back to Illuvium. Maybe this is where it all started and we have circled around and forgotten about this planet, or we are just a community that goes from planet to planet and ruining that planet as we get there. And then once it is ruined, we have to leave again to find another one. And for some reason, we've already been to Illuvium. We thought we ruined it. Maybe we did ruin it. And now we go back there. Life has come back again. The obelisks are still there. And we work out how to use them. And me, myself, I'm already still on that land because I knew that we could still live here. There you go. There's a few thoughts from me. If there's any other thoughts that you have, let me know down below because I love reading other people's thoughts on this. There's other creators that have done their own lore and story that they've got from this. Go and watch those as well because there are some really, really cool thoughts on what is going on in this cinematic. For how short it is, there is so many different versions of what it could be. And probably none of them are right. Seriously, none of these could be right. Aaron could have wrote something totally different and we are literally just having a stab in the dark. But there you have it. I'll see you in a video soon.